It's the Spotter Stand Live, starring BSR Pockets, BSR Hot Rod, BSR Momo, BSR Jova, BSR Scar, BSR SR5, Eddie D, featuring BSR Wings, Bubba J, Vince Conway, BSR Rugrat, Gear, Big Vito, Palmion, Randy C, musical guest, BSR Mayhem, and your host, BSR Texan. Ladies and gentlemen, BSR Texan.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Spotter Stand. Gotta love that great intro put together for us by our musical guest, BSR Mayhem. We're here to update you guys on what's been going on over the winter series and coming up into the 2020 racing season. Bonus point races coming up this week. Got a good little group in here with us tonight. BSR Hot Rod back with us this week. Eddie D in the booth. BSR Mayhem joining us. We've got Les in the booth with us tonight and BSR Rugrat. How's everybody doing?
Doing good, Texan. How are you?
Still breathing here.
Hello.
Yep.
I'm
Doing
doing pretty well. It's been a great off season. Been a lot of fun racing, and we're getting ready to kick off another season of racing. 2020 full season coming up again. And as we know, this week we're going to be finishing up our winter series, the BSR AK Racer Memorial Series. These final races are also going to be substituting as our duels at Daytona, and they will be bonus point races. So this week, Wednesday night, Thursday night, and Friday night, really even Saturday night, all going to be bonus points towards your 2020 chase. Wednesday night in the trucks, we're going to finish up the AK Memorial Truck Series, and that race will also, the top 5 will all get 1 bonus point toward their chase. Same thing Thursday night and Friday night. We're going to be running Daytona in the Cup and the Xfinity Series. Top 5 in those will also get 1 bonus point toward their chase in each of those series. And Saturday night, this week, the Team Series will be substituting also. It'll be double duty. We'll count the Team Series just like we always do. Top finisher for each team will score towards the 20 or the, what are we in, season 40 now? Season 40
Yes, sir.
Team Series.
Yep.
And the winner of that race will also be getting 2 bonus points toward their Cup chase, because it's going to pull double duty as our Saturday night Team Series and the shootout at Daytona. So only the winner of the shootout gets any bonus points. No bonus points for the top 5. So you got to win that race. That's going to be interesting right there, because not only are you racing for your team, you want to try to push your teammate, get the best finish you can, but you're going to want to win that race yourself. You want those 2 bonus points to go towards your Cup chase. That's a big deal, 2 bonus points. As we know how close it comes at the end of all these series, just like 2019, that Cup Series came down to the very last race with three different people having a chance to win that, and 2 bonus points can make all the difference at that last race of the season. Isn't that right, Mayhem?
It sure is. 1 point, I believe. Didn't I beat you by?
No, I think it might have been a little bit more than that because you remember I blew fourth gear in that race, and I believe it was started out at Homestead in the Cup. I was leading quite a bit of the race, and it looked like I was going to take that Cup championship. And then I blew fourth gear, and then Momo was in the lead. He had a few spots on you. Looked like he was probably going to take that Cup championship. And then there at the end of the race, you made some adjustments, got your car better, and you ended up taking that championship. But I can't remember exactly how many points it was, but it was very. It was 1 point.
1 point to Texan, 2 points to Momo.
Yeah, and Momo was the shootout winner. This last year. He won the shootout and got those 2 bonus points. So had I been the shootout winner, I still would have won that Cup chase, even though I blew fourth gear. So yeah, it's going to be interesting this Saturday night to see how these team members play this Saturday night race once it comes up to the end. When it comes down to fighting not only best finish for your team, but getting those 2 bonus points towards your Cup chase.
It's going to be a heck of a season because I hope we see a repeat of that last race of just separated by measly points.
Let's go on and start taking a look here at our points. We're going to start out with the Truck Series, AK Memorial Truck Series. We've got every race down so far except for Daytona. Here's a look at the schedule of this AK Memorial Truck Series over the winter. Daytona, the only race left to go. Let's check out the standings here in this series. With just one race to go, it is BSR Mayhem with I would say, you show up on Wednesday nights, you got that one wrapped up. 14-point lead over myself in second place. Hot Rod in third, down by 20. Bubba J in fourth, down by 30. And Eddie D rounding out the top 5, down by 46. Got Palmion not too far off his heels there, only down by 8. Speaking of Palmion, he just joined us here in the booth. How you doing? Glad you could make it.
Oh, yeah, it's an interesting night, man. I'm glad I got here.
With 14 points, that's, it's possible in one race, especially at Daytona. There's always a chance of somebody blowing fourth gear,
There certainly is, but then I would take a bigger lead,
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm talking about you maybe blowing fourth gear,
We don't want to talk about that.
You can always get tangled in that big wreck, be first car out. That's always a possibility at Daytona.
Yeah, and I'm hoping we get, because it is counting towards next season and not just the end of this season here, the off season, that we'll get, more of our regulars and everyone will show up. And, with 12 cars, 13 cars starting there, you certainly can beat me.
I'm pretty sure we're going to see some paces that we ain't seen for a while. Momo will be there. Rugrat was talking about running. Yep, there's 2 right there. So.
Yeah, with bonus points on the line, I think we'll have a pretty decent turnout all week this week. So we'll click back over to the schedule here. Let's go and move over to the Cup Series. Where are we at? AK Memorial Cup. There it is, right there. Same situation with this series. We've got every race down except for Daytona. Let's go over and take a look at our standings here in the Cup Series.
8 points here. A little closer here.
A little bit closer. Only 8 points between Mayhem and myself in the Cup Series. Hot Rod in third, down by 29. Pockets in fourth, down by 36. And Eddie D again rounding out the top 5, down by 41. Look how close it is for that top 5 spot, though. Palmion only 4 points off of Eddie D, down by 45. Coming into the last race of the season, it looks like it's going to be a fight not only for the championship in this Cup Series, but a fight for that 5th place position.
Yep.
Yeah,
Coming, Eddie.
Palmion's been reeling me in slowly but surely.
Yeah, I call that more unlucky accidents that have got me there, but it'll be close. It'll be fun.
It always is.
Yeah, best thing, both of you are going to have to do all you can to get a lap led, get that bonus point, extra bonus point in there somewhere, and best finish you can get. 4 points. That's not a lot. That's only one lap led and three positions for a tie. We could end up with a tie. We could end up with a couple of ties here at the end of this season.
Yeah, man.
So let's take a look at the Dirt Series. Now, this Dirt Series, it's going the last race in the Dirt Series is actually going to be postponed. There were some server issues, as we all know, this past week, later in the week, so we weren't able to run the dirt race this past Friday, which would have been the last race of the AK Memorial. So that race has been moved to also serve a dual purpose. It will be the first race of the actual Dirt Series in 2020. So that first race will count not only towards the 2020 race season for the Dirt Series, it will also count as the last race of the AK Memorial Dirt Tour. And it will be at the Devil's Bowl right here in Texas.
Yes, that is correct. And that will be scheduled. That is scheduled to be run on February 25th. That's the first night the trucks are off when we restart the schedule.
So even closer the points are in this series right now. I am in the lead in the Dirt Series. I have no idea how I've managed to do that.
5 wins in a row.
Yeah, but it's not by much. 3 points over second place BSR Hot Rod. 12 points over Pockets in third place. Bubba J in fourth, down by 20. And look at there, Eddie D again. Eddie D and Palmian, fifth and sixth place. They're in the same spot in every one of these series.
There's the big battle right there. Right there.
29 and 33. Again, only 4 points. So 4 points separate you guys in the Cup Series, and 4 points separate you guys in the Dirt Series as well.
Yeah, but look who's right behind me.
Yeah, they got to watch out for Rugrat. She's chopping them down a little bit every week.
Oh, Rugrat only 1 point behind Palmian, only 5 points off of the top 5. So that's a three-way battle for that fifth spot.
Yes, it is.
That's the big battle right there. That's going to be an interesting one there. You know what that means, Texas. When we're coming up on them guys, or we're trying to get by them guys, they're going to fight and dig and fight for every. And you know how Rugrat was last year. I think we ended the season at the Devil's Bowl, and she battled the crap out of you.
Yeah, I recall that race. I was behind her for about the last 10 or so laps of that race. And yeah, it was a battle. I was putting the pressure on her, and she handled it as good as any driver. Was able to stay ahead of me, and great job, great finish. And not only that, I think I need to mention one more time here. BSR Rugrat won the first race of the 2020 year, January 1st, 2020, the Hangover race. Our winner was BSR Rugrat. Great job.
And also my first win ever.
Yep. She's right about that too, Dixon.
First win ever at a race like that. It's only held once a year. And, being the Hangover race, and not only that, only held once a year, but the very first race of the year. That's a great one to win. That's a great one to win. We also have got overall. We've got an overall series that is running along with this AK Memorial, and it is a mix of the points from every single one of these series all put together. So it's truck, cup, and dirt all put together, and it's the AK Memorial Super Champ. Right now, it looks like I've got a 31-point lead over BSR Hot Rod. Eddie D in third, down by 95. Palmian in fourth, down by 111. And Mayhem in fifth place, down by 119. So that Yeah, it's going to be, it'll be the end of February when we finish up that last dirt race before we're able to see the final tally for this. But we do have two Daytona races coming up. So the truck race this week at Daytona and the Cup race this week at Daytona will count toward this overall. And then we'll just have to wait until the end of February when we finish off that race at the Devil's Bowl to see exactly where we stand here. But 31 points, 3 races, that's 10 points a race, 11 at one of them.
Yeah, that's just a tall order, and I know it is, and I'm gonna give it my best, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna stand pretty much the way it is.
Have some faith, man. Lots of fourth gears out there.
Well, that's what I told Texan. If he gets taken out in both the Daytona races and we get to the dirt, and I can get him within 8 points, I got a legitimate shot at him.
Yeah, if we have a good showing this week, Wednesday night and Thursday night, and like you said, I get taken out, I lose an engine, lose a fourth gear, you could very easily get, pull within 8 points before that dirt race. So it's not over yet. Ain't it over until the fat lady sings.
And all I know is that 3 points in the dirt series is definitely not safe.
And I can definitely tell you that I'm going to be fighting tooth and nail to keep 4th place in the Super Champ. I got to keep Mayhem behind me.
Oh yeah, I can't race Wednesdays on Fridays, and I'm gonna have tech next week. You're gonna be fine, I promise.
No, you'll technically make like you're gonna run the Wednesday race at Daytona, so you may miss the Cup race at Daytona, but you'll make the Wednesday dirt race probably. So you're only gonna miss one race maybe out of the last 3. So he's got a tall order.
That's what I'm looking at. Catching Eddie and staying ahead of Mayhem.
That's right.
We've got 4 nights of Daytona coming up, starting tomorrow night in the trucks. Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night, all at Daytona as we end the AK Memorial Winter Series. And then we've got Daytona coming up again the following week as we begin the 2020 Racing Series in all 3 of these series. Once again, we will be in Cup, Truck, and Xfinity at Daytona, and those races will be bonus point races as well. A little more bonus points in those. So speaking of bonus points, let's go over and take a look. I have done a little bit of a revamp on the bonus point spreadsheets. I've gotten rid of all the points from last season, and I've done a couple of changes. I've still got a little bit of work to do to these, but they're pretty much ready to go. And we can show you guys what's going to be going on here in the bonus points for the 2020 season. They look pretty much the same. I've gone from the orange color over to a blue colored outline for the boxes. Excuse me. The only difference here, actually in the truck, there is no difference. No changes at all to which races are going to be bonus point races. The AK Daytona Top 5, all are going to get 1 bonus point toward their chase. And then as we move on to the following week, the actual first race of the 2020 season at Daytona, the winner will get 3 bonus points. Second place, 2 bonus points. Third, fourth, and fifth all get 1 bonus point. Then our All-Star race is in there. Same thing, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1 for the top 5 there. The spring race at Texas Motor Speedway, top 5 are all going to get 3, 2, 1, 1, 1. The fall race, also bonus point race for the truck series. And then the overall segment winners will get bonus points as well. 2 bonus points for the top finisher at the end of the truck season before we head into the chase. 1 bonus point for the rest of the top 5. We've got our winner race box over there to the left, which obviously you win a race, your name's going to go in there, and you're going to get a bonus point over there. And then the totals box over there on the right-hand side, where we're going to keep a tally, all the totals, races won, bonus points for these bonus point races, as well as the segment. And we will also have our segment bonus points, just like we've done the last few years. If you make just over half of the races in each of these series, you will get a point for every race in that series, as though you showed up to every one of them. In this truck series, how many races do we have overall in this truck series?
13.
13. So that is basically 7 races, I believe. You make 7
Yes.
races, you're going to get 13 bonus points added to your total, as though you showed up to every race. If you make 6 races, you're only going to get 6 bonus points. So do everything you can to at least make 7 of these. That way you'll have 13 bonus points total heading into the chase, plus whichever races you can win whenever you can finish in the top 5 in any of these other bonus point races. So make a little over half, you're going to get the full 13 in this truck series. So the Xfinity series, I believe, is what I've got up here next. And there is a little bit of a change to the Xfinity, the NXS 15. You see that box down there just below Daytona, Michigan top 5. So last season, we had bonus points for the first Daytona race and bonus points for the second Daytona race. Whereas this season, that second Daytona race, I believe, is run in the chase, or there just is no second Daytona here in the Xfinity. But that second segment, instead of being the second Daytona, bonus points are going to be handed out for Michigan. So we're still keeping the same number of bonus point races in this series. We're just changing one from Daytona to Michigan. So we got basically the same thing going on here. You got your AK Daytona, which will be this week. Top 5 all get a point. Then we'll move on to Daytona, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1 for your top 5. You got your Michigan race. The spring Texas race will be also a bonus point race. All-Star race will be a bonus point race. And then there are 2 segments. Since there are a lot more races in the Xfinity series, you're going to have segment 1 bonus points, segment 2 bonus points. The winner of segment 1, 2 bonus points. Winner of segment 2, 2 bonus points. Rest of the top 5 in each of those segments all get 1. And then we're also going to combine those for a full season top 5. Again, the winner of the full season, 2 bonus points. The rest of the top 5, 1. And of course, 1 bonus point for every win. And 26 races, I believe it is 13 races per segment. Is that right, Larry?
No, it's that's the cup you're thinking of.
That's the
It's
cup.
26.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one is 23,
4 or something.
24.
It's odd. It's 11 and 12.
11 and 12. So it'll probably be
Yeah, I think.
6 races.
I'm double
and
checking and make sure my math's right here.
I think it is.
So
It's
it's
11 and 12 or 12 and 13.
No, it's 11 and 12. Yep, I was right.
So basically 6 races will get you your full bonus points. If there's 11 races, you make 6 of them, you're going to get 11 bonus points in that segment. I don't know if we'll have to discuss over all the admins whether we're going to go 6 races or 7 races when there are 12. I don't see a problem with sticking with 6, but either way, you make about half of those, you're going to get your full 12 bonus points for that segment.
And Daytona is in the chase in the Xfinity. It is the very first race of the chase in the Xfinity series.
Yeah, I thought it was something like that. That's why we had to change that bonus point race, because we'll already be in the chase when that race is run.
That's correct.
And we basically did the same thing over in the Cup. In the Cup, the second Daytona race is the last race before the chase, but we figured we'd stick with the same thing we got going in the Xfinity Series and just use Michigan instead of that second Daytona race. So basically, you got your exact same bonus point races here as you have in the Xfinity. The only difference being with this Cup Series, you got the 2 bonus points for the shootout that you see over there on the left, right under the winter race box. And that is going to be this Saturday night. So this Saturday night, the team series will also count as the shootout this year. And the winner of the Saturday night race will get 2 bonus points towards their Cup chase. So, big deal there between having the team series. And I kind of like the way this works out. We've done this for the last couple of years. We've used these AK races, the last race in the series as basically the duels, and giving out bonus points for them, and using that Saturday night race to count also as the shootout makes that really interesting, because you gotta, like I said before, you gotta work with your team, but when it comes down to the victory, you want to take that win. You'd be torn between, maybe you have pushed your teammate to actually lead the most laps in that race, and you would want to push him to the victory so that you get that extra bonus point for leading the most laps. But at the same time, we're talking about 2 bonus points toward the chase. I might just sacrifice that and led the most laps bonus point for my teammate to take the win and get the 2 bonus points toward the chase. So decisions to make there when you come down to the end of this race. We'll just have to see how that goes.
And here's the trickiest part to all that. The last 2 winners of the shootout are on the same team series this year.
Yeah.
That being Momo and myself.
Oh, that is right. You won the
The year before
2018
Momo won
shootout.
last year.
Yes, and Momo won the 2019 shootout. Now you guys are on the same team, and not only that, you've had
2 straight wins in the team series.
Yes, you've had a great run in the team series as well. So, will one of these guys pull out another shootout win?
I hide it. Everybody's going to be stacked against us because of the point spread. I don't.
Or
we're not going to have a lot of extra help. Let's just put it that way.
Maybe our first race winner of 2020, one of your other teammates, will take a win and get a shootout win this year. What about that?
That won't break my heart none.
So, Rugrat, if you get a shootout win, you get 2 bonus points toward the Cup chase. That means you're going to have to race in a lot more of these Cup races this year.
Like I said, I'm going to start in the truck races, but I don't know what else this year yet. We'll see.
And I'll only be here, of course, every other week. So
You'll be here this week.
yeah, I'll be here this week.
Yep, this is the point. This is the point one he's talking about. That's the shootout. It's tied in with the team series.
Well, I hope you guys like the look of this. What do y'all think about that blue on that?
That looks great.
You think that looks? I figured I'd change it from the orange we've used for the last couple of years and give it a little bit different look. I think I didn't have that same text that I had used in there before when I had to change these races to the Michigan and the shootout there.
I do like that impact too. It seems to stand out better than the other with the blue.
Yeah, I think it does as well. So I'm going to go back here over the next week or so and change the headings of all of these to match the text that we have there in that Michigan box and that shootout box. And I might make a couple other small little changes here to update them, but that's pretty much going to be the look of it this year.
Just an opinion. The not blocky letters is easier to see. It's clearer. It's a little more bold believe it or not, where the other font where the letters are close together and it's like, I don't know, the other one stands out better. But that's my opinion.
Which one do you think stands out better?
The I'll call it the plain one. The rest of them, not the Michigan one.
Not the Michigan one, yeah. That's kind of why I had used those to begin with, because they were, really plain, easy to read. You could tell what every letter, every number is. Um, yeah, I don't know. I like the way the one with the Michigan and the shootout look. When you got it, full screened up there, I mean, you can read it pretty well. It stands out pretty good. But I'll mess around with it, see what I can find, and make these things match. Maybe stand out just a little bit better here over the next couple of weeks. That's pretty much going to be the look of it, but it's not set in stone.
Yeah, I think it's just the almost the YouTube compression that's making it look a little fuzzy. Is what he's talking about.
Yeah, it might be.
So I know we're up against the State of the Union tonight. I don't know if any of you guys are interested in watching that or not, but I think Eddie D's given us his opinion several times. We know what the State of the Union is.
Right.
So it's going to be a great week of racing. Tomorrow night we're going to be at Daytona in the trucks. Make sure you turn out, because not only are we going to be finishing up this winter series, but these will be bonus point races. Top 5 is going to get you a bonus point towards your chase Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night. So I'm sure we're going to have a good turnout and have some great racing this week. I can't wait to get this 2020 season started. It's always exciting starting out here with these blank boxes and the bonus points and getting them filled in as the season goes by. And last season just flew by, and this season probably going to do the same thing. But here we are, getting ready to start another season of racing. 2003, this game came out. Here we are in 2020, still racing NASCAR 2003, 17 years later, and having a great time doing it.
Hell yeah. I'm out to prove that last year was not a fluke. So watch out, boys. It's going to be a hell of a fun season.
Yep. I'm looking forward to it, Mayhem. I amped up my competition, and we were talking to the pit crew, and yep, we're coming after Texan and Mayhem with everything we got.
Well, and with the server being down Friday and Saturday, it's really got me jonesing for tomorrow night and the upcoming season as well.
Oh, for sure.
Well, I guess that's about all we've got for you guys tonight. Just wanted to give you an update on how things stood with the winter season, what's going to be coming up, remind everybody about the bonus points, how they're going to work, and we'll be talking about these all season long. After this week, I think we're gonna kick it back into pretty much an every week deal here with the spotter stand. Keep you guys updated. We might end up moving maybe to every other week or once a month, just depend on how things go. But I enjoy getting on here doing it every single week and keeping everybody updated on the latest news. So we'll see you guys on the track tomorrow night, and we will be back with the spotter stand next Tuesday night with the end of the AK series and getting you guys ready to kick off the 2020.
2020.
That's right.
I'll be here Friday night, Saturday. Or is there a race Friday?
There
No.
is.
Oh,
There
yeah,
is.
Xfinity. Xfinity runs at Daytona this Friday.
I appreciate all you guys being here with us live, joining us and helping out with the spotter stand, and thanks for everybody tuning in out there on YouTube and watching live. And we'll see you guys on the track tomorrow night at Daytona.
See ya.
All right. See you.
Bye.
Sound